Okay, here's one of my first projects I'm going to do before I get into my other stuff. I still got to show you guys some SOG knives from overhead. But anyway, I've been carrying my SOG FX Blackout, partial serrated. Forgot to show you all that. I've been carrying that working around the house. Okay, so gutters have done everything. I went in, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to add on to this video. I'm carrying this thing this week for the hurricane preps. I usually try to downsize what I'm carrying. The last 2-3 hurricanes, I carried my SOG FX, I'm sorry. Okay, you can tell. I carried that 1 year. Then last year on the 2, I carried my Recondo FX and my Gerber Strong Arm. They worked out great. Wet weather, I had to do a lot of cutting of rope. Very good. This year, I don't care about the size. I don't care if it's intimidating, because I got to do my job. I'm going to get it done with the best tool that I came up with this time. And I'm really glad I bought this the other day. This is that Gerber LMF2 Infantry Combat Fixed Blade Knife. I've already tested for the sharpness, as y'all know. I tested on the throwing, it's balanced. These serrations are incredible. This is probably one of the best serrations I've got. This is heavy, got your hammer in there. And I don't care if it looks intimidating. This will be on my waist, on my side, if I have to get into full-blown prep, get ready for the storm. Because there's not much time, man. This is what I'm going to do. But when I went in my drawer, and I'm going to continue on this video, I'm at 2 minutes. I pulled out this catch-all, CRK catch-all. It has this fantastic nylon loop on it. Well, I'm not going to be carrying this around. I bought this for around here. Nice jipping there. So keep that in mind, this nylon strap. And then I have the Cold Steel Razor Tech. And to be honest with you, I bought this to throw. That's what I bought this to throw. So there's a really nice nylon loop there, you see, that can be used. If I just use this for throwing at home, you know what I mean? They're only in the sheath really to store. So between these two, I am going to take the SOG FX Tech Lock. I'm going to take that off and put one of these nylon loops on there. And then these two knives, when you see them next, will have a Tech Lock on the back of them. So that's what I'm going to add on to this video. This is one of my projects right now. Check this out, guys. I am really feeling really good. I might have me a replacement. You know, I've gone through my Smitty built fast knife. I carried that every day last week because I had so much fun with it. In fact, I'll probably keep it in my backpack. Actually, I need to do that today. It's mounted in the back of my front seat, you know, behind me, using the row bar straps that came with. But I'm fixing to show you something that blows my mind. I'm going to be able to keep my, this is a beautiful knife. Donovan Chu, he did a video on this. This is the CRK catch-all, and I did one myself. I also did slicing with it. This thing is sharp. It is a wicked blade, nice rubber grip. Check out Donovan Chu, his videos. He's got one on it. And this had that wide strap, nylon strap. So I get to keep it on there. Okay? Which is awesome. Because this really, the CRKT, this is one of my favorite knives right here. This catch-all. So I get to keep that together. Look what happened. Okay, this is the Cold Steel Razor Tech that I use for throwing. That's all I use it for. And I could have done it on the horizontal, but I went ahead and did it up and down. Look, I took the Tech Lock off my Steel FX. my SOG Seal FX. And look how perfect that fits. Isn't it awesome? I love this. Now this is the part I love. Check that out. The 2 screws lined up perfect. So you got to check your stuff, man, because a lot of this stuff does interchange. They don't want you to know that, but it does. I've had really a lot of luck off that off-grid belt loops. Y'all seen that. That fits most of my brands. But check that out. 2 screws. Now look at the back. Isn't that awesome? This is my SOG Seal FX. Nylon strap, heavy duty. Let me take this out. Look at the snap. Holds it right in. And I got it back. This is what I used to use at work. This is the one that I did demonstrations. This was one where the serrations, I showed it cutting everything. I mean, PVC pipe, rope. This is going back to work with me, guys. I'm telling you, and it's got the hammer in. This right here, I've had my Smitty built fasten eye. That's going back in. And I've been using my SE4, which I love. I love the Micarta scale. You got to understand, you got to appreciate this material here. It's the grip. I mean, the pattern for the grip and all that jipping. When you get in the wet weather, it doesn't bother my hands at all. It helps. But the Seal FX, this was designed, it's a professional. You look up their site, it's in the professional series. And this was designed for military and law enforcement use, rescue. So the clip and everything that's why the clip was on there. But this is awesome. This is absolutely, you have no idea. That is incredible. Okay, I'm tickled. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I am going to take my Recondo. Now this had a metal clip on it, but they also come in the box with a rubber loop, which I've used in the wet weather. I'm taking that off. I'm putting this thing on. And it's cool because it has a snap. Oh man, that drops perfect. Yes, sir. Wow. That goes way, yes, sir. Okay. So that was my, that's one of my projects today. It popped up and it's done. So I'm going to come up with another one. I need to post these as I'm doing them. SOG out, SOG Sunday. Just want to add on something because somebody asked me about this and it's kind of an update. This is that Gerber LMF2 infantry combat knife. Somebody asked me about the sharpener, if it works. It'll work. If you're out, if that's what you got to do, it'll work. And what you got to do though is kind of a pain in the ass, but really if you're out somewhere and you got to have it done, it's not really a pain in the ass. But you got to kind of undo the sheath off of it. So you can stick this through and pull it, okay? And being the serrations on this, you're only going to be able to sharpen right up there, to that point. But that's pretty awesome. Has a little screw here. I'm assuming that was because there's your sharpener inside. You see, it's kind of like one of these things. This is from the kitchen. So that's the same thing. I'm assuming this changed the blade or something at some point. But anyway, yeah, you got to take the strap off to get that done, to get your strokes through there. And you're only talking about, so much blade to sharpen. So with that said, I'll do that in a second. By the way, I need to take this at work. Here I am rambling because it's sharpener. It's a sharpener. This is a portable little sharpener. This is that work sharp. And what I like about it, that's why I got to keep it in my pack. It has your bits, which I got several of these from a Honey Badger. That's your 6 and 8 torques, which is most common. So that's what you got here, plus a little extra. Got a place to put the bit, the turn, and you got your sharpener. in your ceramic right there. Great little tool. Okay, that's the end of the video. Thank you guys.